First up here at 6 o'clock, dialing 911 is often the hardest call somebody ever has to make. But while not every call requires a police officer, a majority of them do involve some sort of behavioral health issue. So the Tampa Police Department's hoping a new program is going to help. Fox 13's Kylie Jones is joining us live tonight from TPD headquarters. Hi there, Kylie. So we hear this is a new partnership with the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, it is, Mark. And 911 dispatchers say they're the first voice of the department, but they can't always get to the bottom of every call within just 30 seconds. So this program is aimed at joining forces and ultimately helping the police department help the community.
But you sit on the Tampa side?
When 911 dispatchers pick up the phone, they never know who or what situation is on the other end of that line.
Everyone's workday comes in as a 911 call, and these people in here are the first responders.
Sometimes the person on the other end needs someone other than a police officer.
We're not equipped to a level that is high enough to give the folks a service that they need who are dealing with mental health issues.
That's why Tampa Police are partnering with the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay to merge resources. They're launching a crisis intervention dispatch service program.
This is like a dream come true for us. We recognize that anywhere between 60 and 70% of calls that come into 911 have a behavioral health overlay.
Usually those calls are probably the hardest calls that we take. There's a lot going on. Typically those people need resources.
Where did this happen at?
If someone in a mental health crisis calls 911, their call will be transferred to a trained intervention specialist who's sitting in the same room instead of dispatching an officer right away.
So when you're getting out there, you're trying to figure out what you have and what you're dealing with. That can be time consuming because while that call is going on, people are still calling 911.
The program aims to help officers get to the calls they're desperately needed at and get callers the right help they need without having to wait.
When we can get involved with an individual who is in crisis, that 97% of the time we can de-escalate that individual and get them to safety without having to involve law enforcement.
The Crisis Center is hoping to get this program up and running by July. There will be 6 intervention specialists, again, right in that dispatch room, and there will be an additional supervisor. This is being funded through the help of a federal grant from the DOJ. Mark.
Sure does make a lot of sense. Let's hope it works. Kylie, thanks.